Alright. Excuse me. We should be live now. Hello guys, this is What About Nintendo. Today I'm here for a very, very late episode of Coffee Talk. So, it is 4 p.m. Usually we do these at 11 a.m. But today I decided to do it a lot later than usual because I was up really late last night. I was tired and people have been to school a lot lately, so Coffee Talk's been down. So I'm hoping maybe this time we'll get some more people in here because people will be out of school. But we'll see how that works. It is a different schedule, so that kind of also makes it weird. So, hey, Blackstar Dude, how you doing? Hey, Julio. Hey, TGB. Nintendo Switch Online voice is great for real. Is it? I've heard some good things about it, but it's still on your phone, so I'm just like, I don't know, man. I guess if I had my headphones in my ears from my phone and I have the game through the TV, that would work decently fine. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible, but I'm going to try it out. But at this moment in time, I'm just like, I don't know. Last time I tried to use it when it first came out, it was so bad. Oh, it was so bad. I can't even remember exactly why it was bad because it's been so long, but I just remember it was so bad. Like, I think there was like disconnection issues or something. It's like the way you connected was really annoying, and you couldn't close your phone. You had to keep it open at all times. So I think they fixed that. So there's a few things that hopefully they fixed. Because I mean, if I want a voice chat, I guess I'm gonna have to use that or Discord. And, I do think it has the potential to be better than Discord, but not better than built-in. That's for sure. Built-in would be the best thing that they could do. Yeah, how are you guys doing this afternoon? Hopefully you guys are having just a great afternoon. We're gonna keep this Coffee Talk shorter than usual, guys. We're gonna keep it at probably closer to 30 minutes. Just because I need to also have time to record my NES games for tomorrow, and then do the stream the gaming stream as well, which I'm gonna probably play like Splatoon or Mario Kart. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens there. So yeah, let's get right on into it. Where's the first? So first order of business, just kind of not really even a topic, just some kind of reminder. Don't forget, guys, the new update came out for your Switch. You can download that now. Also, you can update not only your Joy-Cons, which will probably update automatically, but your Nintendo Switch Pro controller as well. And this is a little different. It doesn't upgrade. It doesn't update unless you actually plug it in via the USB-C cable. So you have to plug it in for it to update. So if you haven't done that, make sure to go plug that in to your Switch so it can update. It won't update automatically like your Joy-Cons. Just nothing, not a really big thing, just something to keep in mind. Anyways, on to the next topic. I have to actually scroll up so I can figure out what the topic is. Let me see. Which one do I want to do first? Let's do the MPDs first. So, the MPDs, according to the MPDs, which is a tracking site, sort of new sales, video game hardware and video game software sales in America. According to them, hey TGB, Nintendo Online voice chat is great. You can talk to strangers. Yeah, I heard about that actually. Nintendo hardware sales are at their strongest point year to date since 2011. So Nintendo, apparently their sales for their consoles, I think this includes the Switch, 3DS, NES Classic, and SNES Classic, so 4 different systems, is their strongest hardware sales since 2011. And damn, this chair just keeps getting squeakier and squeakier as the days go by, I swear. Hey Jared, oh, you thought it was morning Coffee Talk? That's not in the title, lol. It usually is, but today I decided to do it in the afternoon because I just wanted to do it in the afternoon. Yo, Robert. 23:06 p.m. for you. Well, it's squeaky chair. It's squeaky chair. But yeah, it's not more. It just did not specify it was to be in the morning. At least the name of it isn't. I try to keep it in the mornings, but I didn't really feel like getting up this morning because I was up really late last night, and so yeah, I decided to push it back to now. Robert is the squeaky chair. I don't like the implications of that. I just don't. That could mean a variety of things, and I don't really necessarily love any of them. Let's see. But yeah, Nintendo Switch also was the strongest, or the best-selling console of August. Which is not that surprising, because August was pretty slow consoles for, or pretty slow release dates for every console, but Nintendo had some bigger games, some games in there that were pretty good, and plus the Switch is just dope, so it makes sense. I think September is definitely gonna go to the PS4. They have Spider-Man. They're gonna get, I think Red Dead Redemption also comes out. There's a lot of things, a lot of controversy with the Nintendo right now, so I definitely think PlayStation 4 is gonna get this month, but last month Nintendo Switch got it, but it was by a less than 3% difference between the sales of Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. Was less than 3%. So only by a tiny margin did the Switch actually win. And of course, as I said earlier, Nintendo hardware sales are at their strongest point year to date since 2011, which is really good. Now, this isn't as good as, say, like 2008, 2009, when the Wii and DS were just exploding, and you know, sales were just absolutely mind-blowing. So it's not quite to that level, but 2011 Nintendo was doing really well. It was still in the Wii days. Nintendo was still selling a lot. DS was still selling. You know, there were new consoles on the horizon that people were getting hyped about. So it was definitely not a bad year, and it's good to see that Nintendo's doing at their strongest point since then and now. And I think they're gonna get there to that kind of higher level once Pokemon and Smash are coming out. I think they're really gonna just explode and probably get even, you know, way better than it is right now even. So how am I liking the online service so far? I just downloaded the free trial and I haven't had the chance to actually try anything out, so I don't know how I'm liking the online service yet. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm gonna try out the voice chat, probably try it out with like Andres or something. I don't care about talking to strangers. In fact, I hate voice chatting with strangers, so I definitely will not gonna use that. I'm gonna try to get some people together to see if we can test out the voice chat. I don't know when that's gonna be, or if it's even gonna happen. We'll see. But yeah, you bought your Switch in August? No, like last month. Dope. Isn't it strange there's like no comic book based games on Switch? And if so, maybe one or two. Is it strange that there are no comic book based games? I don't find that to be strange, but sure. Well, you can use the phone app. That's what it is. It's using the phone app, which is handy compared to like Discord, because it automatically groups you with the people who are currently in your lobby. And if somebody leaves the in-game lobby, they'll leave the voice chat. If somebody joins the in-game lobby, they'll join the voice chat if they have their phone, you know, hooked up to it. So in that way, it's nice because on a Discord call, you can get just random people hopping in and out and stuff like that, which is annoying. So there's a few nice things about it, but overall, it would have been way better if they just had it built in. Like Fortnite on the Switch has built-in voice chat, so I don't understand why other games can't have built-in voice chat, but whatever. What are you gonna do? They've got to end invitation and messaging system. I mean, text, call, What's the point of a messaging system? I don't know. So many other messaging. I guess it would be nice because you can just message straight to their console. So if they're glued to their TV and they're not really paying attention to their phone, then they see a message. But I would just turn it off, honestly, because I would hate if people were just messaging me while I'm trying to play games. In fact, I hate it when people do that on the Xbox. It's so dumb. Like, they send me invites. I'm like, get the fuck off my screen, invite. I'm trying to play this game. I don't give a shit about this person trying to want me to play this random game I don't even care about. Like, stop. Played last night with a friend online the NES game River. Huh. Didn't know there was an NES game called River. Are there any good NES games to play? Yeah, there's the original Legend of Zelda, there's hockey, there's Mario Bros. I think there's Mario Bros 3. There's several really good games. I don't have the full list right here, but you can check it out for yourself. They have it on their online website. So yeah, there's some pretty good games. Did I see what happened in Fortnite? I heard that the cube went into the lake. You know, at the beginning... Oh, there's Luke. At the beginning of the season, there was a weird, like... I don't know if it's still there, but there was, like, a weird thing that you could see under the water. It looked like almost like a cube under the water. It was, like, this weird, like, glitch. I think it was, like, a texture glitch or something. I wonder if that has to do with anything. I don't know. I have an Xbox. Do I have any multiplayer games? I do. I have an Xbox One original version. I never play it, but I do have Master Chief Collection and some other games I don't even... I think I have, like, Rocket League. I don't hate Rocket League. I just suck at it. I think it's a really good game. I'm just not good at it. Oh, the cube dissolved into Loot Lake, and now Loot Lake is purple? I did not hear about that. People just told me it went into Loot Lake. They didn't tell me it dissolved. The fuck? Oh, shit. Or in the future, they had more older console games? It's the NES. That's the oldest Nintendo console. What are you talking about? Don't you mean newer console games? Like SNES, N64, GameCube? We could play Halo together. Maybe. It's not something I want to play on the channel. It's not something I ever really play. And bringing the Xbox in my room is really inconvenient because I don't have a really good place to put it, so. Yeah, newer consoles, my friend. Static on the TVs in game as well. Weird. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. I decided I want to keep this like about 30 minutes. So, some new information came out about the online service. I don't even know if this has to do with the online service or not. I am not exactly sure. I heard some people talking about how it is and some people talking how it isn't. So, anyways, maybe you guys can clarify for me. But you could now share your digital Switch games across other Switch consoles with your Nintendo account. Much like sharing your Steam library, you can now share your digital game library with other Nintendo Switch users. So all you have to do is designate one of your Nintendo Switches that has the games as the primary console, and then make other Nintendo Switch consoles you want to share the games with the non-primary consoles. Of course, this comes with a few catches. If a non-primary Switch player is playing a game and the primary Switch console player begins to play the same game, then the non-primary player will have to stop playing. Makes sense, much like Steam. Non-primary consoles are also required to have an internet connection to play. Makes sense, you don't download all the games and then just cut off the internet and play them forever at the same time. Also, according to Nintendo, when using downloadable software on a non-primary console, your game will pause if your Nintendo account is used to access downloadable software on any other Nintendo Switch console, which makes sense. And apparently, this is contradictory to this last line. Lastly, downloadable content can only start by the user who purchased it. Which means the last sentence is void because it says when using downloadable software on a non-primary console, which means you can use not downloadable software on a primary console, but then it says downloadable content can only start by the user who purchased it, which means you're not using it on a non-primary console. So I think the last line is wrong because this is not the last line is not a quote from Nintendo. The first line is where it says when using downloadable software on a non-primary console. So I think you can use it on the other consoles. And I don't think... It doesn't mention anything about needing a Nintendo Online, so... I don't think you need Nintendo Online service to do this. Which is really cool, though, because, like, Steam sharing is awesome. You go to share games with the people who don't have it is dope. Now, and you still technically... It's just like sharing your physical games, like giving somebody a physical copy of a game, because if they have it in their Switch, you can't play it. But it's like this. They share the digital games, when they're playing it, you can't play it. So it makes sense that they would allow that, because it's just the same as giving somebody a cartridge you bought and letting them play the game. Which is really awesome. So if you know anybody who has a bunch of digital Switch games and they don't play them, you're like, hey, can you share the games with me via this method? And they'll be like, oh, sure, I don't play these games anyways, and if I do want to play the game, I'll just play it anyways, and you'll just have to not play it. So I think that was actually a really cool feature. I don't know why they didn't show that off in the Direct, but I don't know. This is actually a really great feature that I think other consoles do have it. Xbox has it. If you sign into your account, you can download the games on your account to that system, but it's not quite the same as this. So this is like a different account using those. So you're gonna install the new game you got, Jared? Nice. The new mini GameCube's on the way. Would I buy it? Yes. Hell yeah. Well, it depends on what games are in it, how much it is and stuff, so. Well, yeah, probably. But you don't really need the GameCube to be mini. It's already pretty mini. I guess it could be a little bit more mini. It could be like this big. Like a little bit more mini. But it's already pretty small. But I think the N64 would come first, so. Yeah, exactly, Jared. They gotta get that N64 Classic. You sent me a photo of it on Discord. Let me check this out. I'm gonna open up Discord here. Oh wow, it is purple. What the heck? Is it like is the whole lake anti-gravity? Do you heal shield just by going in the water? Too many questions, not many answers. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Anyways, yeah, you can now share your games with other Switch consoles, which is pretty dope. It's extremely bouncy. Ooh, that's nice, because the water was really annoying before. On to the next topic, though. So, 6.0 software has been released for the Nintendo Switch, and here's some things that they added. Obviously, the save data backups. You can now upload 4 album screenshots at once to social network services, but only 1 captured video can be uploaded at a time still. You can select 6 new Captain Toad icons. Of course, as I said, the digital software sharing with your Nintendo account. Yeah, apparently that's not restricted by the online service. You can do that normally without the service. Display of Nintendo Switch news articles will be limited to max restricted software parent. Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. And yeah, not much else though. Except after installing the system update, it will no longer be possible to unlink your Nintendo account from the Nintendo Switch user. So if you don't want that Nintendo account to be linked with that user, you need to remove it before updating. Otherwise, you will not be able to afterwards. And then just some compatibility improvements made for controller licensed by Nintendo. Not a huge update, just adding the online, adding the backups. But the biggest thing, of course, is the fact that you can now lend your software to other people, which is awesome. I mean, I always like the new icons, but they're not huge. And I guess uploading 4 album screenshots at once is nice, because there's been some times where I wanted to upload a bunch of pictures to social media so I can use them for a video, and I had to upload them 1 at a time. It was so annoying. So being able to upload 4 at a time is nice. Now, but yeah, nothing big. 6.0 is out. If you want that, download it. But of course, as I said, make sure if you want to unlink your Nintendo account for some reason from your Nintendo Switch user, do that before updating, because you'll not be able to do it after. I don't know why you would do that, to be honest. I have no clue what that actually does for you. But, I mean, if you do, if you have a reason, make sure to unlink it before you update. Here's a cool one. Nintendo has announced a Fortnite Nintendo Switch console bundle. So, for the normal retail price of $300, you get a cool special edition Fortnite box artness. You get this double helix bundle, which includes a character outfit, back bling, glider, and a pickaxe, and 1,000 V-Bucks for the normal price of a Nintendo Switch, which is pretty awesome. So I can show you guys here what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So as you can see, you get the really cool packaging for Fortnite, but you also get this double helix bundle, which comes with this pickaxe, back bling, costume, and this glider. And it's a Nintendo Switch exclusive version of this skin being white and red. And typically, I think before, I forget what color it was before actually, but it was different colors before. So this is actually a Nintendo Switch exclusive version of it. And you get the 1,000 V-Bucks, which is actually a really good bundle because the gear itself would be about $30, and then of course the 1,000 V-Bucks is about $10. So you're saving about $40, roughly 30 to 40 bucks, by getting this instead of just getting a normal Switch and downloading Fortnite and then buying this stuff, which is pretty cool. The Switch looks a lot like Deadpool. Does it look a lot like Deadpool? I don't really. What? Don't think it does. Subs fall damage when you land on it, but does not cushion fall damage when you bounce off of it and fall into the ground. Oof. All explosives bounce off of it and does not attack when you shoot it. Okay. Interesting to know. But yeah, Fortnite Switch bundle. A lot of hate on the internet for this one. I don't know why. People be crazy. They're like, ew, Fortnite's too popular for me. I don't want to be a basic bitch and play Fortnite. Oh my gosh, can't believe people actually enjoy games. Oh my gosh. Can't like Fortnite because it's popular, and I only like the niche things in life because I'm a special snowflake and I don't like Fortnite. So it's just like, shut the fuck up, get over yourself. It's like $40 worth of stuff for free, so why do you care? If you don't want it, don't buy it. Like, this isn't, people are like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to Nintendo. I can't, just burn it in a fire. It should not exist. Oh my gosh. It's like, get over it. It's just Fortnite bundle. Jesus Christ. Like, what? This is not hurting you. You swear this Fortnite bundle raped their family or something. It's like, get over it, my dudes. Like, gosh. It's not a problem with this bundle. It's actually a really good bundle. It's gonna sell a lot, I'm sure, during like Black Friday and Christmas and stuff. Like, it's an amazing bundle. You're just bad at Fortnite. That's why you stopped playing it. That makes sense. I feel you. I actually kind of felt the same way, and then I started to get good at Fortnite. And I was like, oh, okay. But I'm really only good at like duos and solos. So like when I play squads, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I hate life. Fortnite is such a cringe though, because everyone raving about it. It's also super popular. See, that's why is it cringy just because it's popular? That makes no sense. I could understand why it's cringy because it's popular with a bunch of 12-year-old people. They're super cringy. But I mean, it's not cringy game just because it's popular. I mean, there's a lot of other really popular games that are good and not cringy. I don't understand. People be tripping. If you don't want to play the game, fine. You're not even going to try it out just because it's popular. Well, then you're just going to miss out on the experience you actually could really enjoy because it's actually a really good game. I'm not going to say it's like the best shooter in the universe and it's like the best thing since sliced Fortnite, but like it's okay. Like it's good. It's a fun game. It's free. It's fun. Free. And fun. I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm just saying people are saying that. You know what I'm saying? People be tripping. It's a crime, Hunter. If you need me to hate Fortnite, I'll be in my room playing League of Legends in my basement with me hot online girlfriend with a strange deep voice, but I don't know. Oh, jeez. Oof. You actually love driving the golf carts? Well, then just play Mario Kart. Just play Mario Kart. But yeah. Good bundle. I'm sure people are going to eat it up. No reason to hate on it. Let's get through these topics. We got about 5 minutes left in the stream. Something I think I mentioned during a live stream the other day, but I never talked about in the Coffee Talk, is that you can use your My Nintendo Gold points towards Nintendo Switch Online plans. So if you have My Nintendo Gold points and you want to get your online plan just a little bit cheaper than the super cheapness that it already is, you can use those. However, I'm not exactly sure how much. Let me just try to figure out if I can see how much it is. Let me see. Okay, this is a lot of information to go over to find just this one thing. Yeah, okay, it doesn't say how many on the site, it just says that you can use them. So if somebody knows how much that is, then you could let me know, but you can use your My Nintendo Gold points to help you purchase Nintendo Switch Online membership, but I'm not sure how much it is. Honestly, this is probably the best use of the gold points, as they're not that useful in any other way. I think you can actually use them to get, like, money towards digital games, so, I mean, they're useful, but it's just like, whatever. Oh, hey, Julio. Yeah. Just letting you guys know, if you have some gold points lying around, you can't quite afford that online service, or you want just a little bit cheaper, you can do that. So we're into the final topic, and this one's actually not about Nintendo. This is about PlayStation. So PlayStation, as they always have to copy everything Nintendo does, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just what they've always done, are now releasing the PlayStation Classic with 20 pre-loaded games. So, featuring Final Fantasy VII, Tekken 3, Wild Arms, and 17 other legendary titles, the new mini console launches December 3rd at an MSRP of $99.99, so $100. So, there you go. It's coming, guys. PlayStation Classic. If you enjoyed the PlayStation 1, it also comes with 2 controllers, a HDMI, and the wires for those. But, oddly enough, does not come with an AC adapter. So, no AC adapter for you if you actually buy this and you're hoping to just plug it in and play it. Nope, too bad. You also have to buy an AC adapter, because that makes sense. I don't know why they can't just be a little more expensive and include the AC adapter, but who knows. Hey, Sabbath, how you doing? Oh, you've changed your thing, Jiggy. Your profile pic. Yep, it's because it was just announced last night, so it makes sense that you heard about it just today. So the mini console is approximately 45% smaller than the original PlayStation, and emulates the original's look and feel by featuring similar controllers and packaging. Longtime fans will appreciate the nostalgia that comes with rediscovering the games they know and love, while gamers who may be new to the platform can enjoy the groundbreaking PlayStation console experience that started it all. All the preloaded games will be playable in their original format. So this is 20 games, $100, but we're not really sure exactly which games will be coming out. There is a trailer, however, that shows a lot of the games. We'll play that here. Just gonna mute that so we don't get as copyrighted to hell and back. And there's some games shown, so you can see, like, there's a game. I think that was Tekken. One of those Street Fighter, I think. Is it one of the Final Fantasies, I think? I'm not sure what that was. I don't know PlayStation 1 games, so maybe you guys can let me know what they all are. But yeah, if you were a big fan of the PlayStation, PlayStation 1, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to play some more PlayStation 1 games again, then boom, you can play them. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that they upscaled them in any way. They're just the exact same resolution, exact same format, and yeah, the exact same 240p goodness that you were playing before. Same bad frame rates. Same everything. They're not really upscaled or enhanced in any way, which I guess some people enjoy. I'm kind of wish that there was some kind of way, like an option to play them in 1080p or an option to play them in the original 240p, because it wouldn't really be that hard, to be honest. I mean, the NES Classic plays in 1080p and the SNES Classic as well, so it makes sense. But what are you gonna do? Not $80, $100, my friends. $99.99. You'd rather have an N64 Classic? Yeah. From what I've heard of people who are really big fans of the PlayStation 1, there's not the list of games, honestly, from what I've heard. Now, I don't know myself because I'm not a huge PlayStation fan, at least at PS1. They're not that good. Like, there's not that good selection. There's a lot of really big games that are missing, and then there's a lot of like really garbage games on the console. So I've heard a lot of mixed feelings about this. 20 games is a little bit low, but they are PS1 games, so they're a lot bigger than the SNES and NES games, which could make sense. But it's also $20 more, so I feel like they could put that $20 into extra storage for these games, so they could put more games. I've just heard that the games that are on it aren't really that great. I don't know, maybe you guys recognize some really good games, but we don't even know what all 20 of them are. We just know that Final Fantasy VII, Jumping Flash, Ridge Racer Type 4, Tekken 3, and Wild Arms will be in it. And maybe if there were some in the trailer that weren't on that list, then maybe we know about them as well. I don't know. Hi, Mac Williams. How you doing? It's too much? Probably. Talking about the first release price for the NES Classic. Oh, the NES Classic was $60. The NES Classic was $60 when it released. The SNES Classic was $80. The Rugrats game of PS1 was pretty dope. Okay. Yeah, I'm just never played the PlayStation back then. I was an N64 guy. We had a PS1, but it was my dad's. He didn't really let us play it. So we just played the N64, and so I'm all my nostalgia's with Nintendo. You know, great games like Ocarina of Time, Banjo-Kazooie, Mario Kart 64, those kind of games. Mario 64, of course, all those kind of things. GoldenEye, stuff like that. Not really a PS1 guy. I had a PS2. Wasn't really my favorite, to be honest. Like, there were some games I enjoyed on there. Ratchet and Clank being the one that was amazing. Like, Ratchet and Clank was just extremely good games. But other than that, like, we didn't really play that on the PS2 that much either. I was more of a GameCube guy. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, all those kind of games. I played those. So, never been huge on... I've always liked Sony, but they've always played second fiddle to Nintendo for me. Is that how you use that saying? I think so. So, for me, I'm not gonna get this. So, I don't know. But from what I've heard from people who are really big Sony fans, this isn't that good of a deal. It's too expensive. It doesn't even come with an AC adapter. Who knows how much that is. So it might even be $10, $20 more than the $100 price tag. Because you don't have an AC adapter and you kind of need that to play the damn system. I don't know what Sony's thinking. Of course, the SNES. I think the SNES Classic didn't come with an AC adapter in Japan. But Japan's weird as fuck. So, like, they have some weird stuff like that. Not Japan itself. Japan's awesome. I'm just saying Japan in that way has some weird things that they do. I don't know why they do it that way. So, like, it makes sense. But even in America, they don't ship it with an AC adapter. And it's not like the new 3DS where it doesn't come with an AC adapter because they kind of assume you already have a 3DS. Like this, you don't already have a PS1 Classic. Like, maybe you happen to have the right AC adapter by pure chance somehow, but it's not like it's the most common thing. I don't know, it's so weird. Gran Turismo, Tomb Raider, Spyro Crash, which I remember playing back then. I played Gran Turismo 3. 2 and 3 were the ones I played on PS2, and I actually really enjoyed them. But I didn't play them that much. I played them a little bit. I was never good at them. I never really been huge on racing games other than Mario Kart. So, like, as far as realistic racers go, I really enjoyed them. But I was just like, okay, I played this for, you know, a good couple hours. I'm done. Like Spyro more than Crash. Spyro looks like a much cooler game to me than Crash. Crash, I never really enjoyed that much. I did have it on the PS2. I had like Crash 3, I think. Cortex Strikes Back, I think is the one I had. Never really enjoyed it too much. PSP. Yeah, they should come up with a PSP classic. There are some cool games on the PSP. I used to play this one where you were like a ninja. No, you were like a horseback riding, like, samurai, I think, and you had double swords, and your horse could, like, get killed, and you could, like, swing your double swords around and beat the shit out of people and stuff. I don't remember what it was, but I used to play that. It wasn't my PSP, it was my uncle's PSP. Funny, you used to play with a PS2, then you switched to Nintendo Wii, DSi, XL, Xbox 360, and then back to Nintendo with the Switch. Xbox 360 was good. I played the Xbox 360 a lot. That was dope. Halo 3, Halo Reach, ODST sucked. Halo 4 was okay. But there were some other good games on there. Let me try to figure out the 360 games I actually played. There's a lot of them. I don't remember quite exactly. But yeah. You have so many PSPs and you broke all of them? Oof. Oh my gosh. I had one DS Lite, and I still have it. It still works. I didn't break it, because I was not the kind of guy to break my stuff. I take really good care of my stuff. It doesn't break. If my stuff breaks, it's because somebody else broke it, not me. So, I just take really good care of my stuff. But yeah, I had a DS Lite when I was right after the Wii came out, like right after the DS came out, because my dad actually bought us all DS Lites, because when he was a kid, he didn't have a Game Boy. He played a Game Boy on like the way to like a trip to California, and he like loved it, but he never actually got one himself. His brothers got some, but he never got one, because he was older. He was a lot older than his brothers. He was like 10 years older than his second, like his oldest brother. He was 10 years older than him, so his oldest sibling. So he was 10 years older than his second, like the second oldest. He was the firstborn. Second born was 10 years younger than him. That's how that worked. So he was a lot older, so he didn't get a Game Boy. He was kind of expected to buy his own things at that point. He couldn't afford one. So he was like, I'm going to get all my kids DS Lites. So he just bought, well, all the ones who were old enough. He bought us 4 DS Lites. I got the coolest one, though, because mine was the, not the Spirit Tracks edition. Mine was the Phantom Hourglass edition, so it's gold with a Triforce on it. And it came with Phantom Hourglass. Oh my gosh, so cool. Played Phantom Hourglass so much. Looking back on Phantom Hourglass, it's probably the worst Zelda game of all. Except maybe like Zelda 2. But, and you know, like the CDI games, it doesn't count. But it was still awesome. It was still awesome. Still a great game. But, like, compared to the other games, it wasn't as good. Your brother rolled over it, cracking the screen. Oh my gosh. You had a PSP with a faulty screen. You got a DS Lite and a Game Boy, sold your Game Boy. My brother had a Game Boy. My older brother had a Game Boy, but I never owned one. He never let me play it. I was too young. How did your brother is so destructive? Your brother needs to take care of his shit. Hey, Portugal player. Sorry, what CDI games? Exactly. What CDI games? What are you talking about? If a Game Boy Advance sitting on a bench, so you just took a shit and ran. Oh, why would you do that, Sabbath? What if it was somebody just left it there and they were coming back for it? They were like, oh, I forgot my Game Boy Advance. Oh, some kid that like forgot their Game Boy Advance. They come back. Super Mario World, Super Mario 2 is just gone. It's just dead. It's just the Game Boy Advance. It's just gone. That little kid, he's upset. He's just like, oh my gosh. I left my Game Boy Advance here and somebody stole it. How could they do this to me? How could this happen to me? And then, yeah. They already got in the car by the time you took it? Game Boy Color games and Switch play Pokemon Yellow? Okay. I don't really care. Because I never had a Game Boy, so it's like whatever. That's 4 games, though. GameCube games. But dudes, that's what we need. Yeah, they do have on the 3DS. Just buy a 3DS. It's probably a better place to play it anyways. Yeah, don't give your stuff to your brother. Your brother's insane. Yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to be all for this live stream, though. I have to record my NES game video, and then we're gonna be doing a game stream after that, probably about 5 to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're gonna do that. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Man, we have 13 people in here right now. Hello everyone, welcome. Make sure to stay tuned. If you guys haven't checked out my video on my Luigi's Mansion analysis, I put a lot of effort in that. Probably my best edited video like ever, one of them at least. I edited that a lot, put like 4 hours in the editing on that video. It's really good, a lot of information, but in a shorter time period than a lot of other people, so it's like packed. The information is just packed in there, it's just stuffed. So you don't have to worry about sitting through a lot of, you know, filler stuff, because I make sure to pack it in there. So make sure to watch that if you haven't seen it already. Of course, check out all my other content as well, and stay tuned for that gaming live stream. And tomorrow, of course, my NES games video is going to be coming out. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, hit that like button. Consider donating if you want to see me play Super Mario Party next month when that comes out. If you have any extra cash lying around, also check out my Patreon down in the description below, where you can get exclusive content every single Sunday. And check out my merch in the description. I know there's a lot of stuff, but you gotta check it all out because it's all awesome. Anyways, guys, thank you guys all for coming. Blackstar Dude, Sabbath, Julio, Tiny House, Jared. Who else came? Portugal, No Name. Scrolling up, try to find some other people. I'm not seeing them. Anybody else who came and didn't leave a comment, or has a comment too far back for me to see it, thank you guys all for coming. I'll see all you guys later on What About Nintendo. Bye.